Pelosi and Schumer brag on CNN about ambushing Trump. Quote, she set him up so I could go in for the kill. I mean, these are some evil, despicable people. I never did like any of them. I'm so glad Pelosi is leaving. She's retiring. Hopefully Schumer will follow suit and do the same thing. Because these are despicable lies upon lies upon lies to the American people. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And there's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store where I have I Will Not Comply t-shirts. So check that out as well. All right, let's talk about this news. CNN hosted Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer for a dinner and a joint interview at Hunan Dynasty. You can't make this stuff up. This is news, and they're sitting there eating dinner, and I mean, this is crazy. I don't get it. But and yes, it was as cringy and creepy as it sounds. It was also disturbing to watch two of the architects of evil gloat and giggle over their statements on President Trump. A CNN reporter, Jamie Gangel, led the conversation. So we're gonna take a look at it right now. Let me pull this up, and we can check this out. All right, here we go.
What are you gonna have?
I think I would get dumplings.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
This is news. Mind you, this
Hot
is
and
news.
sour soup. That's what I was
Okay.
going to have.
Okay.
Nice bowl of soup on a cold day.
There you go.
You actually first met at a meal like this in 1987.
And it's like January. And George Miller, who was my roommate, my landlord, he said, there's a new person joining our group. Her name is Nancy Pelosi. She's the new Congress member from San Francisco. And before I met her, she will become the first woman speaker. That's what he said. God's honest truth.
He was right.
But what was interesting
She
about
didn't
it,
know I was right.
You really knew the first time.
Well, I knew she would really be a force.
whatever that might be.
I mean, these are reporters. This is a reporter literally sitting down, eating, having dinner with the people you're supposed to be holding accountable. This is why no one has any trust for any of the mainstream media, because this is what they do though. This is just the cameras around, and this is what they do though. They dine with these people, they hang out with these people, they party with these people. So how do you expect them to hold any of them accountable?
Would you like for some appetizers?
So I'll have an order of shrimp dumplings.
Okay.
And then I'll have some string beans.
Talk to me about your relationship. The two of you finish each other's sentences. You're on the phone constantly.
415-730, and I'm not going to say the last
No,
four
please.
digits.
You know everybody's phone number.
But hers, and I probably dial hers more than just about anyone other than people in my family.
Well, here's the thing. I say this all the time. He has what do you call that phone?
Flip phone.
A flip phone. If he had a regular smartphone, we could reduce the number of conversations because I could just text him.
How would you just
You know why he carries that flip phone, right? It's so they carry these older phones because they're harder to track. You can't really break into these phones and get any of the information out. So when you do a dirt, that's what drug dealers carry, flip phones and stuff of this sort, man. When you do a dirt, that's when you carry these flip phones.
describe your relationship? You're called the power couple. You're called an odd couple.
Yeah, we're
friends.
close friends. It's
We're
almost
friends.
like brother and sister a little
That's
bit.
right.
When you disagree, who wins?
Usually her.
No. When we disagree, then we end the conversation,
Yeah.
and we know we're going to come
We
back.
had a pretty
and
tough one a week ago, right? What was it?
What was
was
it
so-
about?
I don't even remember.
I don't remember what it was, but it was,
Was.
shall we say, candid.
Candid. Yes.
I want to talk about how
Oh,
the
here we
two
go.
of you navigated working with former President Trump.
Here we go.
Because
We had a good time.
Look at it. Look at his face. Just evil.
He famously nicknamed the two of you Chuck and Nancy, right? It was always Chuck and Nancy. I think you both knew that Speaker Pelosi got under his skin, right?
Yes.
Was there a strategy when you went into a meeting? Was there a good cop, bad cop?
He's just inaugurated. This is an historic moment. The President of the United States. So I'm thinking, how is he going to begin? Is he going to quote the Constitution, American history, poet, the Bible? You know, I won the popular vote.
That's how he started.
Then I said, Mr. President, that's just not true.
We sort of set him up instinctively. We didn't plan this. Everyone thought
These people. That's what you're starting with, because he said he won the popular vote.
we planned it out. It was about the government shutdown, the first time. And Nancy said something to him about he didn't understand about women. So, what?
Chuck was masterful.
Well,
he was masterful.
She set him up so I could go in for the kill.
No, but he was masterful.
You see that? You see how conniving they are? Instead of working with this man, instead of working with him and try to better America, he said they're setting him up.
He's talking to him about the government shutdown and about immigrants and the rest. And he says, I'll take ownership of the shutdown.
I said, so Mr. President, will you own the shutdown? Yes, I will. And that was, oh, thank you very much.
There are a series of moments that you saw firsthand.
I can't watch any more of this. It's just too upsetting. It's too much. These, I'll set them up. So they setting them up, they knew what they were doing. I remember what they're talking about when it comes to the shutdown. The whole shutdown, they try to blame it on Trump, and they did set him up when it came to the shutdown, because he took all the blame for that, and they were being sneaky, doing these backdoor deals and stuff, and we all know about the whole Russian collusion stuff, how they lied about that. I mean, these people are evil. I'm so glad Nancy Pelosi is leaving. Hopefully Chuck Schumer will follow. But let me know what you think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out DemarcRepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.